Having a video or a TikTok go viral must be intoxicating, must be exciting, must be fun. So why let anxiety get in the way? And this is exactly what happened to Just Romeo.
Yeah. When don't I let anxiety get in the way, right?
But for the record,
man.
I don't think anything going viral sounds fun.
No?
No.
Why?
Because I know with the good comes the bad, and that anything that's viral, and we see this all the time with viral videos, there's going to be a lot of love, and there's going to be a lot of hate.
Yeah, I don't read the comments for any of my viral videos.
Yeah.
Is that right?
But if it's really viral, like on every platform, there's millions of comments that you'll never read.
Right.
You can't possibly read all of them.
We had that clip going viral the last couple of weeks on TikTok. It was just our voices, but I was getting DM after DM after DM. It was Haley Seinfeld, right? Mm-hmm. And DM, and that was exciting for me.
That is different because we weren't in it. It was just our voices, so they didn't know who we were.
Yeah.
They literally it was mainly about Haley Steinfeld. They didn't care about us.
All right, so what happened here?
Yeah, so we do In the Moment, right? Every week pretty much now. And
what is that?
It's most podcasts. It's called In the Moment. You guys can listen to it anywhere you get your podcast. And so I came up to Katie one day and I was just like, yo, I think we should take like little clips because we also do like video. So I was like, we should take small clips of little segments that we have and post them up on TikTok. And so we were kind of brewing with the idea. We were like, why not? Yeah, let's just have fun with it and let's go for it. So we posted this TikTok, and I think before we left, Mo was doing this superpower that he has where he comes with questions and he can tell whether or not you're black, right?
Right.
So he decided to do the test on me because they have this recurring bit on the podcast where they'll start singing a song and they'll go on singing the song and I'm left out because I have no idea what they're singing.
It's like what, an old R&B or hip hop song?
Yeah, it'll be like, and me and Katie will just go, and he just sit there like really sad, and people started to notice it, so it became an ongoing thing on the pod.
Okay.
So then he decides to bring this quiz, and we called it the Black Culture Quiz, and he quizzed me on it.
You were
Wait
on
for
Love
the
is Blind.
end.
What question would you ask to see if the person was black? I started reading some of these questions, and I wanted to see how many of these Romeo could get right to see if this actually works. Approximately how long did Sophia have to fight?
Who's Sophia?
Is that your answer?
Just answer.
Approximately how long did Sophia have to fight?
3 days.
All my life.
All her damn life she had to fight.
All my life.
All right, you got 2 wrong. Don't worry about it. Here we go. God is good.
All my hood.
It's all the time.
It's all the time, my dude. It's all the time, my
God is
dude.
good all the time and all the time.
All right.
God is good.
Wait. He might have this one, Katie. If he's as good at callbacks as he thinks he is,
All
he
right.
might have this
All
one.
right.
Who was in Paris? That's the question.
Who?
Who was in Paris? You gotta give us an answer, bro.
Jay-Z and Kanye West. And I literally had like zero idea, and I was just like on the spot coming up with
You know
things.
why? Because you're not black.
There it is. We thought people would get that point.
Nah.
Not so much.
Are you serious? That's the whole purpose of the quiz.
Exactly. Wait till I get some comments. So we knew the clip was funny.
Yeah.
It was hilarious, and we were just like, all right, let's just post it. We'll get a couple views. You
So
know?
it's just a series of questions about black culture that you, as a Latino, did not know.
right.
Okay.
Right. And so we posted the clip, and then like within the first 2 hours, it was like at 35K, and I was like, all
Damn.
right, that's a good number.
Yeah.
Cool, right. So and then I checked it again like an hour later, and it had jumped to like 100,000.
Okay.
Like from 30 to it went to 100, and then I was just like, all right, cool, it's growing.
Yeah.
It's growing. I'm having fun. This is awesome. People are watching us. I'm excited. I'm jumping in my bed. I'm like, all right, cool. And then like I checked it again another hour. It has jumped another 100. Then I wake up the next morning. It's almost at 500,000 at this point. So it's like going viral, like at a point where it's just like, okay, why, how many people are on TikTok watching this at the same time?
I think that's exciting.
Well, as a content curator, and like that's what you want,
Right.
When you're especially on TikTok or like in your Instagram reels. So, and if you put it together, that is a huge accomplishment.
Meanwhile, all this time, I had no idea any of this was happening.
Nobody's giving you a count.
No, I had
It's
no
on
clue.
your podcast.
Yes, not a clue.
Oh yeah, you guys were at BBA at that time, so we didn't want to bother him with like the good news.
Hey, don't want to put you in a good mood while you're on Bert's Big Adventure.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, man.
Of course. Okay. And so it wasn't until about like 800,000 views to where it kicked in, like my anxiety kicked in, and then like the number hit for some reason. It was like around 800.
So what is the anxiety at this point that you're going to walk out of your house and it's going to be like Justin Bieber walking out of his house?
Yeah.
It's the guy that doesn't do anything about podcasting.
I think in his head, that's exactly that. Yeah.
Sounds like where we're going.
Yeah. No, it was more of like the fact that
So many people, so many eyes had watched
yeah,
it.
and then when I really watched the video, I like took myself out of it for a second, and it wasn't. I was just like, oh, they're laughing at me, not with me.
Man, this is like a dinner with schmucks kind of thing. Remember that movie? All right.
And so then it started kicking in. I'm like, all right, it's 800,000 people that are laughing at me, and then it was just still growing. Like anytime that you refresh the page,
Yeah.
it would jump like 20
More
thousand
people
views,
laughing
like
at
20,000 more views, and I was just like, okay, that's 20 more thousand people laughing, and then and it got to the point where it's just like.
Oh, there was no getting this train back.
No, it was over at that point. Once I got in my head about it, I started reading the comments, and then I started like what humans beings do. We started I started focusing on the negative,
Right.
and it was just like any negative comment that would pop up, I would just go and like first thing to do it was read it. And
Were you starting to defend yourself also and like comment on the comments?
No. It was just more like I was reading them, and I was just like, okay.
So Kristen used to do this. It used to drive me crazy. I used to tell, what are you doing going online and going on Facebook and reading and searching out
Yes.
negative comments?
I literally I would read all of the good ones and just because I knew that bad one was lurking there somewhere.
it's
And sure
coming.
enough, it was always there. And I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, no, I think I did a great job of like holding myself back though, and just making sure like okay, no, out of like it was a few negative comments. Everybody else is laughing. Everybody else is having
Right.
a great time, and they tried to take my black card away.
But you never,
had one. So, I don't know why that bothered him.
Somebody called me a half breed. I don't know what that means.
Ridiculous. And it
That
really
is-
hurt.
that is
Yeah,
racist.
I felt that one for him.
Yeah.
So you couldn't even enjoy it after a while.
After a while, no, but I mean, I still had a good time with it. I would say that.
But did it come back around? Like, because I mean, did you cross the 1 million threshold?
We did. We are currently at 1.7.
Damn, that is a lot of people laughing at you. Wow, so many,
They all hate
man.
I thought you were going to read some of the comments.
It's got like okay, so I have somebody said this man ain't black. LOL.
Yes, that is
That-
accurate.
duh. That was the point of the quiz.
Are these hateful if they're just true? Like, I don't understand why your feelings are hurt.
Then somebody was like, AC Slater wasn't going for it.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
The Bert Show.